now when artists collaborate with each other, they send a track via email. It's not in the same studio. It's not in the same room.
Not the same vibe a lot of times.
We don't make music like that. That's not what we do, and I won't be involved in making music like that. It's just not. It's not appealing to me, and you can't. And which is why a record like Run the Jewels maybe stands out a little bit, because there's a camaraderie and a vibe that we created genuinely and made the record, and it's been something that we have. It's been artistically fulfilling, it's been fun, and it's been profitable in the right ways. It's allowed us to keep doing music. And
Be creative.
we're not really fucking greedy, man. We just want, we just want to do this. We've always just wanted to do this. And we,
I'm rich.
offer up,
Yeah.
It's actually incredibly rich.
And I don't mean I don't have baby money. I can't, but I am.
Does that mean you can't buy a baby?
Baby can buy. God bless him. I'm proud of him, but I'm not that. But when I say
baby, not
yeah.
not like. I thought you were talking about like.
It's my job to hold it down for the South to get Southern reference.
Right. I'm sorry, I smoked a little weed. I thought what you were saying was I don't have baby money. Like.
No.
You're
I know
so
what you mean.
rich that you can buy a baby off.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I could get my cousin to give me their baby to raise, though, on some black tradition stuff. But what I mean is that I'm able to live at or below my means and have enough and safekeep to do this, and that's rich. Make music with my friends. I tour with people I enjoy. I get to work 6 months out of the year, and I get to take 6 months off to create more work, and that's what I mean. Wherever you at in your life, you can be rich. That's what I have enjoyed most about this process, because I've been on the other side with the big budget, the big expectations, but none of the budget is yours to really control. None of the expectations are yours. They're expectations that are given to you. And even though technically you have more money in spurts at that point, it's just a poor existence, and I don't want to be that again. So if this can be the rest of my career in some capacity, whether it builds or is here, I can do this.
Were you writing differently at all for this album, or was it?
Yeah, I purposefully, I was happy that, I've been a guy that's almost been too lyrical at times for his region. I've been seen as too wordy, too smart, dare I say, at times, too complex of issues. Now, I don't agree with that, because the issues I talk about, UGK talked about, 8 Ball and Goody Mob and Outkast, but I happen to have kind of emerged out of a South at not necessarily a good time for the type of stuff I do. I wanted to, if you're training or practicing, sometimes you need to create an adversary. And for me, generally what rap and its atmosphere is right now, if I was a kid in 1989, I would be robbing all of these people. And that's for real. That's like the only pair of Jordans I owned before I became a rapper, I took off another kid's foot. I didn't want to kill him, I didn't want to hurt him, but I wanted the shoes. He had to run them. So for me, my approach early on was telling L I would like to bully and antagonize these people.
I mean, when you have a name called Run the Jewels, but really,
But I don't, we ain't gonna get nobody in the offs. Like the vibe that people feel is what we wanted you to feel.
Oh yeah.
We wanted it to be dark and
But
funny
fun,
and brooding, but fun, because we're fun. We talk shit to each other. We'll hit each other.
We're a couple fun guys.
Yeah.
Hey, we like to party.
Rest in peace to James Gandolfini.
The aesthetic, the sound of the album all the songs sound like they come from the same album. There's a sort of vibe to it. There's a posture to it. It's sort of noisy, a little punk, a little angry at times. But it's still got a sort of swing and a rhythm to it. You don't see that anymore either. You listen to albums and there's 12 different songs and 12 different styles. They don't feel like they came off the same album. How much of that was just how it worked out, or how much of it was sort of a pre-planning or any sort of thought going into it?
There was a little thought going into it. Every time I do a record, production-wise, I try and approach it. I try and think about what it is. I knew what I was doing when I did Mike's record. I knew that I wanted it needed to be a little bit more soulful, needed to have a swing, something that represented, his culture of music that he came out of, and his community in general. I needed to, so I worked on bringing that in to his sound for my for rap music, and for this one, I knew that we wanted to do something that was a little sparser, a little bit more aggressive in the sense of harkening back to, you know, BDP and you know, and a lot of the early Rick Rubin stuff, but at the same time keeping some sort of melodic, you know, flow. So in all honesty, I think that this record is probably a really good merging or a close. Best way to explain it is that in a way it's a merging of Cancer for Cure and rap music, in the sense that, you know, the approaches on both of those records kind of bled into and made something and unique in and of itself. But I think that, you know, if I had to be honest about it, I think that was kind of the way I was hoping to do it, you know.